What up, though? It's another week. It's another Friday. Hey, man, I'm about to bang that DMX from Belly. If y'all know what it is. A lot of y'all don't really like DMX, but I do. R.I.P. to DMX. It's been one hell of a day today. Gotta send love out there to the Ray Solomon Senior family. First off, before I even start, you're watching the Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter live. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, call, slap yourself, whatever you want to do. 313-355-6018 is the call-in number. Again, I'm about to introduce my guest. This is Roz.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Quarantine. You could be anywhere else this Friday at 8 p.m., but you chose to tune in with us. So thank you, Roz and M. Ogburn. And I pass it back over to Dre. Thank you, sir.
You better not be nowhere else but with us tonight. Y'all really need to go watch Belly. But anyway.
Belly. He went
this
school,
is
old school on it. I'm like,
this
Belly.
is a hell of a movie.
It is.
This is like the Black Scarface. But again, I want to send love.
Is that Nas?
Nas, Ja Rule, and the great DMX. Rest in peace.
Yes. And what we said, what label was that?
Murder Inc.
So you know you got to throw the label out, right?
So today I had to go to a funeral. One of my mentors passed. Good brother named Ray Solomon, Godfather of Detroit, what we call him. And I mean, that's exactly what he was. A lot of people I've met in my life, a lot of black men I've met in my life, and I really didn't have a lot of attachment. Even sometimes my own father. You know, there's a few men that I can really say put a lot into me. You got Roy McAllister, Art Vardaman, Carl Baxter, the late great Mr. Solomon. I mean, it's in my lifetime I've only come across a few strong black men that like let me have it, but at the same time when they do it, it's for a reason.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
that real mentor.
It's definitely going to be a great loss. It's going to be a great loss for the city.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a great loss for that family, but you know he came here for a job. And
I think they labeled him as the Godfather of Detroit.
yeah, that's exactly what he was. You know, it was crazy because I've been to a lot of funerals in my life, but I've never really seen anybody have a funeral flower spread that said "GOAT."
Okay, come on.
And actually, that shit meant him. We won't, and this is why I get so pissed off with millennials. Oh, I forgot this was on, man. Like this how I talk, man. Like I forgot I was, you know. I'm sorry, I got the beard. You know, hey,
Friday flow.
it's Friday night, man. Don't y'all get mad at me. I'm in my mood, you know.
Exactly.
I'm in my setting.
Or not.
I was talking about one thing and then went to something else. But we'll talk about that another time.
Yes. Honoring the GOAT.
But I hate that I won't be able to see his face anymore. I hate that I won't be able to hear him tell me I did good. He heard I did good.
Yes.
Oh, he need to talk to me about something. And I'm tell you, when he talked to me, hey, it's either this or it's gonna be that.
See.
So I mean, I'm definitely gonna miss him. It's a hell of a loss.
Yes.
But
great loss for the city.
yeah. So rest in peace, King Solomon.
That's King Solomon.
Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the hell is going on in this country anymore. You got people just shooting up every single damn thing they can. Like, how many mass shootings has it been in the last 2-3 weeks? About
I think one of the 4.
5? No, I think it's about 5 or 6 because we just had one last night.
Yes.
And it seems that the killers are getting younger and younger. Like, this dude was disgruntled at 19. Motherfucker, you ain't worked long enough.
Worked long enough. Yeah, that story was. Yeah, that. We talking about the FedEx.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know, it's like, let's be serious, man. Mental health, mental illness mental issues is real in this country, and it's like they just don't care.
Yeah.
But outside of that, again, I've never been a racist person, and I'll give it to you in a second. But I just don't understand how we can create laws out of nowhere
Come on.
for the Asian folks, but black people have been robbed, killed, burned, raped, whatever injustice you can call
That's
it, we've had. But now you want to push this narrative of the Asians are the most hurt in America.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We got 400 years, right? Displacement.
If I can go and drive around my city and see more people of another ethnicity, of other colors, running these businesses,
There you go.
running parking lots,
Yep. Advancing in our communities.
how dare you say that these are the people that you got to save? When if you cross 8 Mile, look totally different in certain areas. Their hoods look like a nice street to us.
Clean.
Our hoods look just like what the hell it is. The hood.
The hood.
But now you want to, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roz Spot. Do your thing.
Thank you, Dre. I am Rosin M. Ogburn, and I am reporting for the Rosin Report this Friday evening. Let me clear my throat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know it is election season, and we know we have many candidates collecting petitions in our community, at our grocery stores, knocking doors. But what I want to make sure our conversation is very clear today, that our candidates that are running for these election seats actually train and educate these individuals you're letting loose in our communities, ladies and gentlemen. I had an encounter this last Saturday at the Greenfield Market off of Greenfield and Puritan with a gentleman that was collecting petitions for, I'm not going to throw this candidate out there because me and O has identified some things, but he was a candidate for D1. And I believe that he had his cousin or his uncle out there receiving petitions. But number one, he was disrespectful to women in this state, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, y'all not ready, he wasn't even a resident of the city of Detroit, right? And number three, he had the audacity to say he allowed other individuals to come collect petitions because that was his location. And so I just want to make a conversation very clear that as these individuals, you send residents and individuals, you may even be paying for these petitions, please ensure that they are trained and they understand that they don't just represent you, but they represent themselves, they represent the community, and they represent the platform that you choose to seek when you go to knock on these doors for this elected position. So I think that needs to be really clearly stated, that we are no longer just putting people in positions to collect a check. We are trying to make sure that we actually have elected officials that are seeking these roles to protect our residents, to do the job, and to ensure our future for our city. So I just had to put that out there as an individual that had the opportunity to train many individuals and to be an opportunity to be a forefront of many campaigns. Because what we don't want to happen in this specific election season is a bad misrepresentations. I believe, you said right now we have almost 30 candidates for the mayoral candidates. And so when we just discussed that in itself, you're going to have a lot of petitions being collected. You're going to have a lot of individuals in the community. But how are you showing up? How are you respecting our women? How are you integrating and how you communicating? Because we had already stated last week that our aggravated assaults are up. And they're actually up by the men that claim that they're going to love those women, that they're going to support those women, that they're going to defend those women. But those are the same ones that's laying hands on those women. So I want to bring to the conversation really how men show up in our community and really what the love that they have. I also say, as a mother of 5 children, 1 daughter and 4 boys, I constantly bring into the space that I show up, but I bring chairs to make sure that our men, our black men, have a space to bring their voices, to bring their presence, to bring their strength. But what we want to make sure is that our men are showing up respectful. And I'm even go there bringing grandma with, because with grandma in the back of your ear, that was a conversation. Even when you walked in the store. Oh, can you remember your grandma when she brought you in the store?
We can talk
you got
about
a
my
whole
grandma.
conversation, right, of how you gonna make sure they taught you something. And if you don't even want to remember, like, you gonna distribute it, act like you've been taught something. So I just want to distribute that right now on the Roslyn Report, that we're trying to change our communities. We want to make dynamic change. But leaders that are seeking roles for leadership and are seeking to do change, please be mindful of the individuals that you're seeking to get your petitions, that are seeking to knock our doors, and are seeking to integrate in our community. Because we're asking as women and as community leaders for respect, for admiration, and for unity. And I pass it back over to you, though.
With that being said, you are watching the Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter Live. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. My daughter texted me in the middle of my show. I just love it. I just love it, man.
Girl, you gotta give her a shout out because if she watches.
Yeah, man. Shout out. I'm sure she's not watching, but later on you will watch my damn show, and if you don't, I'm putting you on punishment. Hello, sweetie. But
Adria, we got people tuning in on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, better
People
tune in.
call.
It's
chime in on any questions.
it's Friday night.
There we go.
Y'all got a
Come
drink?
in.
Do y'all got a drink? Y'all ain't got a drink? Y'all got a cigarette?
Y'all see, I got my Corona.
I don't really
going on.
condone
My limit,
cigarettes,
I got my
but-
limit. No, he didn't throw out cigarettes. No, we gonna recommend you not smoke.
No, I
Never
I don't
stop
recommend.
quitting,
Look,
ladies and gentlemen.
don't smoke. Let me stop. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, let's talk about this list.
we have no fuck this. I mean, forget this list right now. We got a problem in America.
All right. Which one?
Black people. And it's not our problem. It's a they have an issue with us problem.
Okay.
I'm sick and tired of looking up. Shut up.
Someone in the call. Hello.
Demons in here and shit or something. Just sit on my shoulder.
In the name of Jesus.
Every time I look up this year, these past few years, there's more and more blacks being killed on TV, on camera.
Come on. Yes.
Look, say it again. I'll punch you in your face. Well, fight me then. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he talking in my ear. But the simple fact of the matter that white police officers are killing more and more black men, black women in cities they don't even fucking in cities they don't even reside in.
That's deep.
I have a problem. I have a problem when you have the so-called good police officers that don't speak up and say, this bastard I'm riding with ain't about nothing.
He racist.
But you want to sit out here and have gang squads and gang departments, and when you are the biggest damn gang in America. It's cool for you to kill me. That's what I'm saying. Power on. It's cool. Let me take this off. It's cool for you to beat the hell out of me. It's cool for you to shoot me. It's cool for you to do whatever you want to because you're a police officer. But then if I defend myself, I'm the scourge of the earth.
Yeah.
I've committed such a crime against police. You just a human with a fucking job. Let's just be clear. You have a job to do, but your job does not entitle killing when you feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
Your job does not entitle you being black power. It does not entitle you feeling like I'm justified in pulling out a taser But I actually pulled out a Glock.
Yeah, I feel like let's talk about that. Like, I think we talked about that a little bit on the phone. I feel that's where we should hover, right?
But it's not just
no,
that.
Let's pause there. So, when do you not know the difference or the weight from a Glock than from a taser? So we go back
when
to
you
training.
want to kill somebody.
There we go. Because this is what we say is an actual seasoned over 26 years experience.
That's my homeboy. What the fuck?
Police officer. So that's where I felt that was through me. And that's why I said let's hover there. Because I know Glock. So and this is what I really, as from a state legislative conversation, I felt like training for weapons were really important. And I say this. No, here we go. Because guess what? A Glock is it a plastic weapon? Is it an actual weapon made from plastic?
Pretty much. No. Hell, you said a Glock?
There we go. Wait,
no.
Listen, that's what I'm asking. See, here we go. Let's break this down now.
That's you confused me. That's why I'm like.
Question. That was a real question. That's why I wasn't for the confusion.
No, you kind of threw me off because I'm like, yeah, right? Glock. Wait a minute, no, it's not.
Thank you. Because the taser's plastic.
Let me tell you something.
See, this is what we're trying to say.
And
how did you mistake the difference between the two?
This is what I want to say.
Officer.
I have nightmares.
Come on.
Unfortunately, behind my sins of my early days of my life, doing things that I did. I definitely know the difference between a water gun and a real life pistol.
There we go. That was the point
I definitely know the difference between a taser gun. Because it feels different.
Thank you. That was the point I was making.
It really feels different.
That's what I was making, yes.
When you got your raw hands on something like that, this is a little colder, a little heavier, a little more potent.
Thank you.
Than something that's going to shoot out a line.
Yeah.
That's just going to give your ass a heavy shock.
Mm-hmm.
Might kill you, but it's going to give you a shock.
And like you're saying, when we know the taser, sometimes it's extended because it shoots out these electrical volts, and you kind of don't want to touch them volts as they be extended out. And so when, like you saying, watching the video, she hollering, "I'm gonna tase you," and then what we hear? Oh.
But
crap.
This is where I get pissed off.
I shot you.
With some of these punk ass police.
There we go. Because
that sit out here and holler. Oh, it's the heat of the moment. She was psychologically thinking about this. And this, that, and the other. First off, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Your real reason behind stopping this cat was over tags.
That's what I was saying. This was a basic traffic stop.
And even at that, if he decided to run, you were there long enough to take pictures of a license plate. With that license plate being a picture taken of, that means you probably know where you're going to go find this individual at. Unless it was a stolen vehicle. And guess what? When you're talking about life versus a fucking car,
the life trumps.
I could care less.
Absolutely.
So for all y'all that I know that was on Facebook hollering, well, he shouldn't have ran, and I know for a fact y'all did some things in y'all younger years, shut the hell up.
Yeah. And right there, I want to quote my boy Doug Russell. We were having this conversation previously about the mentality of our officers taking executions on the street in their own hands. And literally, that's how he said it to me. Because when you look at Michigan, we do not have a death penalty, do we? No, we don't. So even in our state, we have not instituted the mentality of saying we really will take you to the ending point of killing you for any form of crime. So our conversation expounded into, so how dare do you get to the point that you pull an individual over for a traffic stop or for altercation at their home and they find themselves dead? How did that occur? And so because we don't have national laws that put humanity and the survival of life at the top priority. Even when you look at London, I think they have bobbies. You know what a bobby is? A stick. They don't carry guns. They carry a stick.
Oh, it's a damn. No, we call them billy clubs.
That's it.
I don't know what the hell no bobby is, but I know what the hell a billy club is. Knock your ass out right upside your damn head.
There we go. But the reality is, it's not a bullet, right? So what?
No, but I don't want you beating the hell out of me either. Shit.
Okay, so the point I'm making, though.
No, I get it. It's two different extremes. I understand.
That's all I'm trying to say. That is a de-escalation. That the first option is not taking your life when an altercation may occur. But the reality is what we're saying is just legislation across the board with new practices. Survival. If they're trained to protect and serve, how the hell I end up dead? So like you're saying, that's the problem that we end up having. And then they want to come back at my congressional representative, Rashida Tlaib, because she said, stop policing us, stop killing us, and let's do better. Let's create more holistic centers. Let's look at why our crime is expounding in our communities as capacity is. But we know, and I'm going to keep it 100, on Friday night, when they doing donuts in the middle off of Joy Road, next is exit 9, I'm going to keep it 100, we do need to call the police.
And that's why I kind of get confused with
I'm
something.
Exit 9, Joy Road is a whole song about it, right? That's my district, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to keep it real. Rouge Park in my district, ladies and gentlemen, and I am employing Park Patrol, which are the officers to ensure there's no prostitution while the kids want to play ball. There's no prostitution while they want to do on the swings, which we know prostitution can be a full-blown entity and
Wait a minute. First off, hold on. Time out. Wait. You're watching the Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter Live. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Now, you said they doing prostitution on swings?
Rouge Park, they have a strip that prostitution was excelling at a high rate. And
oh, so when you said swings, I thought you said like they was actually out there on swings getting it in. I'm like, shit.
On swings,
okay.
Prostitution is excelling at a high rate. So where the real conversation is, who do you gonna call? We're not calling Ghostbusters, right? No. We're calling 911. We're calling our officers to come show up and be able to protect the community and to be able to clear our spaces. But the reality is, we're not expecting you to shoot us.
But my question to that is, to people that say get rid of all police, who the hell do you call when that block gets shot up on some bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sorry, the stuff that we shooting each other over, fighting each other over,
not worth it.
Killing each other over, it's not even the amount of money that the old school cats was killing each other over.
No.
You motherfucker, you cats just doing it just to be doing it.
Just to be doing it.
And like it's a badge of honor.
Yeah, street credit.
But then when you say get rid of all the police, I'm sorry. It's a few people that I look at sometimes like, hey man, you want to watch this motherfucker, man.
I'm gonna need you to get him.
this, man. Did you hear what they just said? Oh, I don't want you to do that.
And I'm gonna keep it even real. Let's take it to the next level. And what we want to make sure for individuals that are coming into this conversation, that you may be tapping into us at the quarantine right at this moment, that we are not condoning the conversation, which we realize that
I hate police.
That they're killing our black men.
Period. I hate police.
Streets. That's not acceptable. It's not tolerable. But what we want to make clear, like tonight, it's a Friday night, and if something pop off, you know when you're down 911, the line busy.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that? Because stuff popping off, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, who we calling? We're not calling Ghostbusters.
Even though I wish I could.
We're calling 911.
Egon, help! I need you. I need an ecto pack.
We that old.
I need all that.
And so, we're being comedic at it, but the reality is, in some of our districts, individuals are not maintaining safety. We realize murders are occurring in our communities, and we want safety. We want our children safe. But if they're sworn in to protect and serve, why are there executions being done on our block? And then even And I'm not going to say we know this didn't occur in Michigan. It was one in Chicago and one in Minnesota. But the response that Chief Craig just responded to our congressional, I felt was a little disturbing. How do you feel about that comment that he clapped back at her instead of saying, we don't condone this, but then you're going to clap back at her about her conversation about policing? And you know what she was really making reference towards. More community centers. Like we saying, stop having police officers show up at our schools, right?
All I'm going to say is you asked me something I really want to respond to.
Go ahead and respond. I'm sorry.
But because of my affiliations with the city of Detroit, I ain't putting my job on the line tonight. But it was some stuff that I was said recently that I'm like, oh.
These roles we have, right? People out here. I'm unbought and I'm unbossed right now, so I'm kind of free on the phone.
Yeah, she can shit. Like, hey, I'll let her do certain things.
I'm bossed and unbought. Just letting you know, this whole rousing in my burn right at you, for real.
But I mean, honestly.
Yeah, just keeping it real. Like, Chief Craig is our chief of police. He's no longer our deputy mayor. But his comment could have been more reflective toward the protection, right?
Yeah.
Of the roles of our officers.
But see, that fuck it, I'm just talking.
And that's what
it boils down to the police and the community relationship. All police don't have to respond like dickheads when somebody say something emotionally. Because at the end of the day, people deserve to have emotions too. So I don't care what top cop you are. You don't have the ability to tell somebody how they can or cannot feel. I think it's better for you to have a conversation. Excuse me. Hey, I drink, and that was a beer burp, and it don't smell like nothing. But the simple fact of hey, I keep it real around this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want a person, look at this little patch of hair right here. That's.
How did we just get deterred?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. But when you have people that sit on certain pedestals, and it's not that he sit on a certain pedestal, but it's like a war on police that a lot of these cops can't separate the personal from. At the end of the day, you're doing a job that basically started off of slave catching.
Come on.
So when you put these police officers out here on a certain level as you don't have a lot of wrong going on in these police departments, that's a problem.
That's it. And we know that there's stuff behind it.
When you have politicians that have the audacity to speak on it, now you have a problem with them. But you should actually be listening because these are elected officials and policymakers where most police chiefs are appointed. So
not elected, ladies and gentlemen.
I would just say we should be careful with how we condemn people's feelings versus your own personal feelings. Did you have a conversation with that person before you came out and did a whole TV interview about what her words were?
Yeah, because we know tweets are what they are, emotional express of that moment.
Like you said, of that moment.
That moment.
But
soon as you see that
we so fucking damn it.
That 13-year-old being killed. And the picture, I don't know, did you see the picture?
I try not to cuss, but
did you see the picture that they showed?
What picture? I saw the whole video. Yes. I didn't need to see a picture.
But no, that first, I just saw the picture before I saw the video.
No,
so
I saw the video.
Was his hand up, and then, boom. So,
but again,
on a congressional point of view, to see the video like you're saying, and to not have emotions when they just killed a 13-year-old child, and just keeping it real, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you didn't know how old our youngest child of our congressional woman, is 14.
Wait a minute, what?
Rashida's youngest son.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
No, Rashida's youngest. So when you
The
say
youngest,
Sierra,
no, I thought you were saying like the youngest congressional person has a 14-year-old. I was about
No,
to
I
say,
said-
damn, we got some old ass people in
No.
there. The youngest is a 14-year-old.
no,
We ain't
I'm
doing.
saying
Oh,
when you watch that,
Okay.
that's why I started off as a mother. It's because I say that sometimes people don't understand that we may wear all these hats.
I can't wait to Father's Day.
Here we go. Yes, and even as a father, and I want to touch on that.
No.
No,
As a mother. It's like, no, I'm going.
But no, I feel like sometimes people really feel like when we show up at this mother role, we can have all these hats on. But guess what? When you have a child, that's the first thing that comes up to you. That child that you were really like focused to protect. You get what I'm
But see,
saying?
that
So
conversation
those
there.
sometimes those other hats kind of just fall off because the mother shows up first. So that's what I'm trying to say, that if you have a child that age and you automatically see that even regardless of the point of the weapon being tossed over the gate, but like we saying, him putting his hands up and they still shooting at child.
But let me ask you this
the
question.
emotion of the mother comes out like,
Because
this
now you
shit
just
gotta stop.
twisted
This
my
the
whole.
war. Police gotta be shut down. Now you saying you like it's shut it all down.
No, let me ask you. And because you got on the mother thing.
It's like the line. Like,
Not even that.
there.
But have we got to a point to where fatherhood means that everything is either absent or just so tough? Because me as a father,
Real good question.
I want to protect my kids at all fucking costs. Damn
go.
it! I see, Rosalind. I told you quit talking about certain stuff on this show.
He says my fault. Because no, it's not. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you blame her because I've asked her not to talk about certain stuff on this show because I have a potty mouth with certain things. But
Parenting, this real. Come on, go ahead.
at the end of the day, I want my children protected too. So where do we draw a line to where we saying the mother instincts and the father instincts? Because my instincts as a father, but I was raised by a single woman, is to be that damn lion and that beast and rage and get upset because my kids can't do certain things that these fucking kids can do across 8 Mile.
Yeah.
You know, so
No, but you hitting on
no. Ladies and gentlemen.
30-second on it, and I say that you're right. But this is why I feel like why Rashida came out the bag the way she did. Because it's not just our young men, it's our older black men. Dante, right? This gentleman just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He was a father. He wasn't just a son. He was a father. And so while we're bringing, like we said, we just had one incident. So in the issue with Dante Wright, we're in the same state. And
But
James
see,
Floyd.
that's exactly
That's
George Floyd.
George Floyd, I'm sorry. So it's George Floyd. So what
How
I'm
about
saying
that
is,
wasn't even
it's-
5 miles apart?
Thank you. So what I'm saying is it becomes to a point of we as mothers are not just saying we protect the children, but actually, and that's why I say we're showing up also in the room for our men.
Wait a minute. We forget. That's the home of Philando Castile also. So Minnesota got some issues.
Yes, they do, ladies and gentlemen.
And all y'all from Detroit that I know for a fact is in Minnesota selling dope. Because just know what I know y'all out there. We got to do something different.
Oh, we got a caller. Somebody didn't tune in. Hello, how are you, caller? Thank you for tuning in. What's your name?
I'd rather keep my name anonymous. I just have a comment.
Please comment.
I'm listening to the show, as I often do. It's a nice show. I want everybody to remember this, like, let responsibility go. It's good. We're talking about systemic racism, police brutality, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But all the police work for the mayor. So take the argument.
Wait. Not all. Are you saying that
Well,
all
I'm
municipal
talking
police
about our
about?
local city
Okay,
police.
okay,
So
okay.
if it's a sheriff, then they work for. I mean, if they're a deputy, they work for the sheriff.
Right.
So if you have local police that are in the wrong, punish the mayor, punish the chief of police,
Okay.
punish the prosecutor. That's where if you want to get a change in the system, you can't like the individuals. Yeah, that's the slap on the wrist part, but make their bosses pay as well. When it hurts everybody's pocketbook, it hurts everybody's lifestyle, it hurts everybody's reputation, then they will give a damn. So the chief of police answers to the mayor, and so they should take the responsibility for having civil, humane type treatment and respectable treatment when it comes to the citizens, regardless of their economic status or where they come from, passing through, whatever. So take the protest from off the corner to City Hall.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That is one hell of a comment. I don't know who this is, but damn.
Thank you.
You on point though.
Yes, you are.
That's
Now,
real talk.
And then this is what I was just about to say. Now, because we realize this is a national issue, right? You know, because we were just saying Minnesota and the different states. Do you feel that this should be uplifted from a national and from a DC standard? Because, like you saying, taking it to the mayors. But if it's happening in each of these states, what would be your suggestion to uplift it from a national level to stop this police brutality? Oh, we lost him.
Oh, there you going? Okay.
Right. Well, thank you, sir, for tuning in. We just wanted to get your input because I feel like that was very informative, very much so. So thank you. For anyone else want to tune in and give their input towards that, that was very interesting.
I don't know why that voice sounds familiar, but damn, that was a hell of a comment.
Yes,
and if it's who I think it was, punch you in the head later on. What the hell?
Hello. Look who joined us, Miss Henrietta Ivy.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Henrietta came and the show is almost over, but she came though.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hey.
Came in here looking like she'd have been working out at Bally some goddamn where. But
With
Good
a
evening,
mama
Detroit.
shirt on, a mama shirt. Hey.
Good evening, Detroit. Good
Look how he
evening.
looking. Now, he ain't like that. So show that mama shirt.
I'm
Show
on.
that mama shirt.
don't show that mama
Hey,
shirt.
hey,
I'm on
hey.
my mind. Woo.
Oh, he gonna try to look all crazy with it. And,
Oh,
and
that
on
ain't
that
why-
note,
that ain't why I'm looking crazy. Show it again. Damn.
Good evening, Detroit.
Yes. Go ahead and introduce yourself once again.
Good evening,
Henrietta.
Detroit. This is Henrietta Ivy. I am a podcaster, home care activist, and community leader. Sitting in with the quarantine tonight with my peeps, Dre and Roz.
Woo, thank you for tuning in.
Well, since you came in,
On late.
y'all
no,
late.
it was good timing. Good timing. Making that transition.
I
Yes.
guess we will get to going about this. So, as I do every week,
Uh-huh.
I go down because I want to know who's going to possibly be on ballot next year. Oh no, next week. Next week. No.
Weekly.
I don't count it as August.
Oh, I'm sorry, August. April.
August. I was saying, what the hell you talking
April.
about? August.
I'm sorry.
August 21st. Who voted on August 21st?
Sorry, it was the age.
That's the day I buried my grandma. Why would you bring up some shit like that? No.
Do.
April 20th.
April 20th
April 20th.
is the last day for
Yes.
filing.
But,
Yeah.
But
21st we'll have Lily Rose.
That's right. Yep.
Look how he looking.
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Is it new names this week?
Yes, it's new
Watch
names.
this, watch this.
Get out of
Y'all
Dodge.
not ready? Boom.
These are all the mayor candidates
We're on the second page.
from the
ladies
front
and
to the
gentlemen.
back. And I told y'all last week we was
Wow.
going to get to
What's
a second
going on,
page.
Detroit?
But the problem with me is, who the hell wouldn't file to pull petitions
This
last?
They have 15 days.
No. You don't have that much.
You
You
don't
don't
got
really
to
have
the
that
20th.
Oh, I
long.
see what you say.
Yeah,
I got the
5
12th,
days.
The 9th. Yeah, I saw the 5th from the top.
Right.
That's what happened.
You see what I'm saying?
These people
So
got like 5 days to get this done.
I'm confused.
For
How many
mayor.
signatures they need?
So, yeah,
500
we need
to
run these
1,000.
names off,
Wow.
'cause some of these.
Reuben Crowley. Oh, I know exactly who that is. He calls into the city council meetings very, very often. And yeah,
Wow.
Dominique Littleton, Prevost. That sounds like that's in District 2. There's a lot of people running for mayor in
Prevost.
District 2.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hell if I
They
know.
got courage. I mean, I ain't knocking.
Jason LaRosa. I think I know who that is. Walter Cole. I've heard of him before.
Mm-hmm.
Kiawana Brown. Don't know who that is. But, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot consider this or consider yourself serious when you just literally
Absolutely.
last week
Absolutely.
week.
Absolutely.
Not possible.
we
It's
talking
not
about
possible.
mayor.
Right.
No, don't get me wrong.
I mean, unless they got
let
some
me
hidden
see.
support somewhere.
Let me see.
Hold on,
One, two,
hold on,
three,
hold on, hold on.
four,
What did I say
five,
with my
six,
roster report?
seven, eight,
Well, we identified as individuals are paying people to get petitions.
Mm-hmm.
So if your pocket, you taking your little stimulus.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
$500.
hell no.
Cousins,
She keeping it 100
get me,
because
get
I'm
me
just
on
saying.
this ballot. I
Yep.
love you.
I'm telling you.
Get me
I'm
right.
telling you. I'm
I'ma
telling
look
you.
out for you.
Yep. Yep.
We done with
We
that,
don't-
but let's see how that's gonna roll with you.
Exactly. Because what we not gonna play.
I hate y'all. With an 8.
Facts,
wasn't
but it's
ready for
facts.
that.
With an
but it's
8
facts.
and not an ATE. Wow.
I'm serious.
It's
who,
real.
Who does this at the last minute but
Mm.
somebody who's just trying to build a name and not really
That's it.
fight for the community?
And this is why I said, come on, because you gotta come.
Come
to
here,
the
son, because you need to get in this camera.
Yeah, slide
I'm
it.
sorry, this side.
I ain't got COVID. Get close. Shit, I ain't coughed on you yet. Move in.
You know, I got
There you go.
I got
There you
thighs,
go.
okay?
Where you
There
get that
you
from?
I got a girl who likes
But yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Ladies
go
and
ahead,
gentlemen,
Trey.
first off,
Yes.
we got a relationship. We all
Yes,
got a
we do.
relationship. So if I say something that y'all don't approve of, don't call me my nuts misogynist, because I'll come massage my foot beside your damn head. I'm waiting for the next one of y'all to call me something
No, we
like
let
that.
you know.
Because
We
I
good.
really don't think you know what a
Exactly.
misogynist
Exactly.
is.
So
But I was a
keep
part of
right.
an organization,
He got a
and
grandma
I
and mama that keep him in line, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts.
Throw it
first
out
off,
there.
I
Facts.
don't have a grandma anymore.
Oh,
But-
But
her
to
spirit-
think
her
about
spirit
them,
There you
lives
go.
on.
That's right.
so yeah,
That's
they
right.
do keep me in check.
Y'all see that tambourine?
I'm
She
not
don't
with
play.
the voodoo and all that, but
That was
they
the
keep me in
tambourine,
check.
That was tambourine. That was
Okay,
tambourine. That was
all
tambourine.
right. But yeah,
But yes, but that's disturbing to me. Because how do we weed out the strongest candidates when we got 30 people on the ballot?
30.
I'm just saying.
That's the
I'm,
first page.
I'm just
35, 36.
That's come on, y'all.
Now here we go.
Come
What
on.
did we say? You have the math game,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I just gotta bring Miss Brenda Thompson in the room, my mother.
Mhm.
She said, so now what we have to be careful of is all these candidates can scare themselves to Duncan, right to his feet.
Yep.
Because if they don't know who you are, and if they don't know really what you're coming from, Duggan already has a reputation of what he's doing.
Right. Exactly.
And last night, even when we talk about D2's meeting, he was very focused on being confident on the support and the answers that the residents already had, ensuring how they were really pleased at the work that he was doing.
So he's confident he will get the seat again.
Yes, especially with D2. So that's
I want to give a shout out to my LB Chris Harper out there in Iowa. Talking about I'm hurting your ears with my swearing. Wait till I get off the phone and get to talking to you later on.
got Hazel Flood callers.
Hazel Flood.
I'm sorry, Hazel Flood.
District
Thank you,
2
callers.
resident.
Excellent
Don't disrespect her
comment.
name like that.
Please correct
I'm
me.
sorry, I didn't
have
bring
a
my
problem.
Facebook Live up because you know what? I'm late.
I don't care how late you are. We need the
We
fans.
tuning it in. We good. But
She don't like me, y'all, and I don't care.
like him.
And
She
wanna
love
say
me.
To
I
let
do.
people know that with our current mayor, there are certain things I'm totally not pleased with. And we realize with strategy, you must have a plan. But ladies and gentlemen, what we want to say is that when there's so many candidates, how can you really understand who is really qualified,
Absolutely.
who has alignment with the residents,
Yep.
and who really is going to do the work?
But at some
Absolutely.
point, isn't that on you as a candidate? Why should I have to figure out what you doing if you had the audacity to put your name on a piece of paper to get people to go out here and put you on a ballot? You should be telling me what you want to do. Matter of fact, how about this? You talking about mayor. I should have known about your ass 2 years ago. Not 3 months ago.
Or not 5 days from the date.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
That's-
totally
this is
correct.
crazy.
You're totally
as an
correct.
individual who ain't from politics, can't really stand politics, but I know politics is in my life every second I wake up. When God believes that he's going to bless me with those doggone lungs that day, with a brain to be able to maneuver with the lips and the tongue to be able to talk however I can, even though I might not please them with my tongue all day long. Shit happens. Let's be honest. You talking about running for the highest position in the city.
Yep.
And
You got to cover east, west, southwest, north.
And I think me and you were discussing that a lot of residents are not aware that historically this is the largest budget that the city of Detroit has ever had.
Oh, really?
What?
Okay, didn't know that.
What you mean?
When we think of the oversight of the administration,
You
job
right.
placement, and someone else told me I'm not against jobs. I said, it's not what I'm saying. I'm not against jobs either.
Right.
But the budget and the structure that he's created with the new management
Yep.
and the new department
Yep.
spreads,
Yep.
if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to plan and be able to understand that budget at a high capacity, you're absolutely right. There's no way you're going to be able to integrate yourself into the Duggan system. And so this is why, to me, it's really important, because I think I stated to this almost 4 years ago when we first realized that this was the first mayor that integrated automatically in his first 4 years a team of making $1 million. And so we say that because even when we talk about our Chief Craig, remember he was our deputy.
Yep.
mayor.
Yeah. He
What
was.
you mean was? He still is.
No, he's
No,
not. No, they transitioned.
Yep.
Since when?
had to
A
be
couple of months ago.
Yeah, I think about
we
big.
got the judge.
about
We have several deputy mayors.
No, so the one
I
that's
think Craig
transitioned right
transitioned,
under
yeah.
him.
You're talking about Conrad Mallett?
There we
Here you
go.
go.
No, is it Conrad?
I think
the
it
darker,
was.
The darker gentleman, I thought. Was it Conrad? We need to look that
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
but
but
Craig
Craig
is
is
no
no
longer
longer
our deputy because we had a problem with that, ladies and gentlemen. Because the conversation, don't let me go down this rabbit hole, y'all. We had two budgets.
I'm going to let you go down the rabbit hole if I find out.
Baskets,
And
ladies
that's
and
what people was
gentlemen.
wondering, how you gonna be
You get a budget
chief
from
and
the
how
chief.
you gonna be deputy. So they wanted to find out how how could you swing it?
Yes. And so
so
somehow,
you have to get your
somewhere we
concentration
looked up.
on one or the other. You can be a bad person, so I can do them both, but it's gonna be a conflict. It's gonna be an issue somewhere.
There we go. Oh. So we're going to talk about that next week because I have a one-on-one with that. We don't even
Okay.
go. Yeah.
That's
What
gonna
the
be
fuck? I mean, ooh,
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
mean?
I have a one-on-one with
In
that.
here?
No. So we're gonna try to bring that to the table. Yes.
Gotcha.
So you a hater, dog.
No,
you
no.
hating on my show. You don't, how you gonna break something?
He said you a hater,
So
dog.
what we want
He's
to do
something
is transparency.
You
Right.
got, hey,
We have to
watch
get
out
there.
who you call friends and family, man. Cause everybody is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
I
is
think
where
I think that conversation needs to be
it
had.
does. Because
Honestly,
I
about
want to
that.
say this to you, and I'm gonna bring myself to the table.
Absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just in case people don't know that Rosalind Ogburn ran for state representative for Ninth House.
And she is not running for city council. Stop asking. That's not
it.
what she's looking for. She's focused on one thing and not the other. All you people that keep trying to put her into one spot, that's not what she's focused on.
She's
so quit
very
asking.
focused and she knows
She's
what
focused on
direction
one
she's going
position.
in.
She
There
actually
it
won
is.
that position.
I'm
So the
trying to
fact
tell
of the
you.
matter that
And she
y'all
gonna
keep trying
get
to
it.
say,
Let's
oh,
call
you
it
need to
today.
run for city council. Some of y'all that's running for city council should
Don't
be
need
running
to
for
be-
city council. So how dare you tell somebody that's running for something else that's very qualified
Right.
to do the.
To run for that, see, she running for it. So that's it.
Y'all
I
finish.
love him. I love him.
Y'all-
I'm
y'all-
telling
y'all
you,
finish. I
it
ain't
is.
gonna-
I'm late, but I'm ready.
And so I use myself as an example that I am focused for a state.
That's why I took my suit jacket off. Y'all make me hot.
And that's a nice
Don't
look.
he
He
look
looks
so
nice.
Look, don't y'all start. Keep going.
I told him. Look at
You
how
look good. That
snappy
blue
and
works for
sharp.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Handsome. You need to let the gentleman know what they supposed to
Anyway,
Exactly.
keep going, Roz. We're not going there. I heard enough today. Let's go.
The point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, is that I was seeking for a state house position. And everybody and mama wanted to throw at me a city council local position.
Right.
And the reality is there are certain funding, there are certain policies we need in our districts. And when you have individuals that have worked for long-term end games to ensure advancement for our communities concerning our health, concerning our environment, and actually housing sustainability. I think that is the focus that we all need to make sure that when we pick that legislative, that they are actually trained and, like you said, ready.
Ready.
Right?
That's it.
And so, and I want to say that because I just had a conversation. I want to lift up Miss Vicky Dobbs, Miss Beautiful, organizer, environmentalist in our city of Detroit. And the reality is, she said, people really underestimate the state power.
Yep. Yep.
They really
underestimate. They think everything
the
happened
state-
at the city council level, but it does not. It's that state
How
level.
about people underestimate the county power?
That's
that
it
too.
And that's why I'm not
Come
going
on.
to go there.
Oh, we got to call her. Last 10 minutes.
Carla, you got about 2 minutes. Hello.
I just turned the show on. I'm voting for Tom Barrow for mayor and Nicole Small and Senator Young for council at large. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Hello, what's your name, caller?
I guess they left.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
for calling.
well, she let y'all know.
You know where her mind
There we
where she
go.
going. But
See,
that's what I'm talking
I
about.
was just about to say
That focus. People know what they want. So
But what you voting for Nicole Small for? Because she's on two different positions. So she said Nicole Small and Senator Young.
But what is Senator
Is that
Young
out
running for?
at large?
No, Young is for mayor, is it?
No, it's
I
at
thought he was-
large.
he's at large.
He's
too?
running for at large.
Oh. I didn't
Well,
know
she
you
got to
said
vote for
it.
one or the other. She can't vote for
Y'all
both.
hear me? I'm like, oh, I thought he was running for mayor.
No, he's running for at large.
Because he did run for mayor before.
Yeah, he
didn't
did. Yeah, he did.
Wait a minute, his name not even on here anymore.
It's
There
not-
it
yeah,
is.
it is.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
at
like I said,
large.
he's running for at large.
All
It's
right.
one of the other callers, so just to let you know, you can vote for one or the other.
Yes.
I mean, you can.
No, I mean if she, you know what? I take
Because-
that back. Nicole is running for at large.
Right.
Yes, she is.
She is.
So,
And-
hey, well, who did she say she's voting for mayor?
She said
Young.
I believe she thinks that Young is running for mayor, but he's running for at large. So that's why I made mention.
This is what we were talking
Right.
about.
And people need to make that clarity. You need to understand how their vote going because you can spoil some stuff.
That's it.
Damn, I didn't realize it was 8:52.
Yeah, that's what I said. She had 10 minutes. See,
Yep.
Hey, look, she called in quick like, I'm voting. The hell with y'all. I'm off the phone. I don't need no comments, no replies, or none of
None of
that.
that.
Name
She was
drop,
like,
none of
none of
that.
that.
You don't even know who I am. I'm voting no. I vote.
She did
I
an
vote. Fuck
anonymous
off my
call on
phone.
us.
All right, so I'm gonna let them get a last few words, and we gonna get up out of here. So shoot.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Rosalind Ogburn. Like we said, our elections is coming up, and make sure you know who your qualified candidate is. Stay tuned to us. Give us a call. Inbox us if you want to make sure that you want to throw a local event or something to make sure that you can get engaged with your candidate. Give us a call and tune in to the quarantine. I'll pass it over to you.
And I concur with what she just said. My name is Henrietta Ivy. I am a community leader, activist for home care workers and professionals. And like we said, please get out and vote. Understand who you're voting for and research your candidates.
Like Roz said, she said if you want to throw a hoe down, you. Oh, that ain't what she said.
Showdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in another Friday night. It has been fun. It has been real as always. You can always call in and tell us who you want to vote for and hang up on us. This is what we're here for. I don't care what you say. Just call in.
There it
Tune
is.
in. Tell your friends that we are here
Yeah, tell your
every
friends about
Friday night.
Every
We don't
Friday.
come in here with drama all the time. We come here to have fun, but we come here to be real.
There it is.
If you're looking for people that's gonna piss you off, that's gonna have you crazy, that's gonna
Tune into my show now.
yeah, do that. Tune in to her show, cause I'm just trying to take a load
I'm ready
off
for y'all.
on a Friday night. No, you can call here and talk crazy,
Oh yeah, because I know he ready too.
but expect
I
I'm
know
gonna
we
talk
stay ready.
crazy back.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
what
you
I'm
ready.
saying
Yes.
is,
I'm going to go.
and I'm about to shoot this belly back on. What I'm saying is,
Uh-oh. It didn't come on.
it's shot back off. But I need y'all to understand, this is the show for y'all. I don't care who you are, what you do. We have fun here. You don't have to worry about us stressing all the time, telling you about the doom and the gloom, because we're going to tell you about the doom and the gloom, but we're going to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You only get one time to live.
Amen.
With that being said, again, thank you for tuning into the Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV. This is my co-host Roz, my co-host Henrietta. I'm Dre. Hey, get at me. Rest in peace, Ray Solomon.
Yes.
I love you.
Yes.
Yes.
Never forget
Yes.
you. So,
Yes.
Godfather.
I was just gonna say Godfather.
Yes. And we want everyone to make sure you mask up, you stay sanitized, you stay 6 feet away. And then I also want to say, you might have noticed these little lemons, that little Corona chasers. We want to make sure you stay medicinally equipped. So stay healthy, eat well, and stay whole.
turn up!